Hello, soil lovers. Regen Ray here from Farming Secrets. Been hanging out with Helen and Hugo at the patch today, and we've just been debriefing. Last week, you may have seen that I attended a screening of Kiss the Ground documentary hosted by Dr. Bronner's as a fundraiser event for the flood relief here in Australia, thanks to Ori Co-op. And I was invited to be on the panel, which was a great opportunity, and I just really loved being in the room with so many like-minded people. And a story I shared there on the evening, which I want to share with you today, is that almost to the date 3 years ago, I attended a screening in the same cinema in Lygon Street by Happen Films. It was a documentary called Living the Change, and I was helping them with their marketing and volunteering my time to help grow and launch their documentary. And I was in the audience. And at that point, I remember going and seeing this documentary and just thinking, what can I do to help heal this planet, help leave this planet better than the way that we found it? And I had this kind of surreal moment on Thursday evening when I had that realization that I was in the audience 3 years ago. And within 3 years, I've been able to change the companies I work with, the clients I work with, to the point that I am now part of the Farming Secrets succession plan to take the business into the next generation. And I just had to share that because it's a little bit mind-blowing that within 3 years, my whole world of where I'm working, who I'm helping, and the amount of information that I've been able to learn just by hanging around like-minded soil lovers. And at the time when I started digging deeper into soils, I never knew that this is where I would end up. Like, I always had a passion for businesses or solutions that were going to heal the planet or reverse climate change. And a lot of the businesses that I've worked in the past have been around sustainability and being, eco or going green type of businesses. But I never realized that in this point of my life, I will come across this word regenerative, and it actually means a little bit different to everyone, but the gist of it is to regenerate, to make better, to improve, to leave better than the way that we found it. And, only hanging out with Farming Secrets, and in the early days, I was basically a marketing consultant. I was helping them with their marketing. And the more I learned and the more I discovered, and the deeper that I started digging into this world of soil, the more hooked I became. And fast forward 3 years later, here we are, everyone's calling me Regen Ray and running this educational business, regenerating farms and healing the planet, and being invited to be on the panel of a Kiss the Ground screening here in Melbourne. And it just kind of, blew my mind to have that kind of thought and that realization. But I really want to empower everyone that it doesn't matter where you are right now. If you're not happy with the current setup, the current system, the way that our food is distributed, the way that you're living life, maybe it's health, fitness, like, everything is changeable, and it just does start with hanging out with like-minded individuals. That old theory, or it's not an old theory, but that saying where you are the average of the 5 people that you spend most of your time with, well, that's pretty evident. I'm spending a lot more time with Helen and Hugo with Farming Secrets. I've changed my inner circle to be a lot more around people who are soil lovers and soil advocates, and we're really focusing on improving the soil, and the benefits of reversing climate change is so real. The more I learn about what we can do with just being observers of the land and understanding how the landscapes change and how the landscapes work. And it's really empowering, for once, the amount of work that we're doing that is impactful is just amazing. It bounces me out of bed every morning, every day. And I just love hanging around this community of like-minded people. So if you're a soil lover, we're in the process of workshopping a bit of a unique Patreon. And so I want to know what you would like to see more when it comes to a Patreon members-only Soil Lovers Club. We're about to launch the podcast, which is all going to be about soil. And Regen Ray has got this crazy idea. That's me talking about myself in third person. But I've got this crazy idea of traveling around Australia and activating different communities and sharing the regenerative way around Australia. And what that looks like, I have no idea. But I really want to create content that is just for soil lovers, people who get excited about soil. So if you're a soil lover and that is something that you're going to get excited about, watch this space, because over the next couple of weeks, we're going to put something together that's super special and super unique, and only for people who are truly in love with their soil. And so I'm just loving digging deeper, and I know that I'm meeting more and more people who are loving to get their hands dirty. In fact, our Regen rockstar Bella sent me a message on the weekend, and she's like, Ray, you'll be so happy. I've got my hands full of soil and I'm digging deeper into my soils. And they're the type of people we want to hang around more of. So if you want to hang around in these special soil loving circles, then make sure that you watch this space and reach out. Leave a comment around this video, hit us up at farmingsecrets.com, send me a private message, whatever you have to do. Just find out more information about how you can join our soil loving club, so we can just hang out and talk amazing, sexy soil all day, every day. All right, that's enough from me. Until next time, I'm Regen Ray for Farming Secrets. Get outside, get your hands dirty, and keep digging deeper into your soils.